Alrighty, so I officially have LR Escanor, and I had a team suggestion from Ro to use something like this, which is super aggressive, and I'll be honest, I have tried this once, and I didn't get the greatest like team lineups and everything. A couple of bots which were kind of unamusing, and I really couldn't find too many demon teams, which was kind of odd. He was telling me that this team is really good, of course, against getting through to the Demon King and just being able to kind of control the demons and everything, which is really really cool. So we have Arthur, and he's in the back because his passive actually does work in the back line, which is pretty cool. So it'll give us a little bit of heft if they put some debuffs on us. It'll just give us a little bit of extra crit defense. If you do not know what they have done to LR Escanor, because it has been a while since I've showcased him and maybe you guys don't have him yet, he does have Blast on his normal attack card now. So it's basically like he's going to put on these Eternal Flame stacks at the beginning of each of his turns, and then you just do more damage depending on how many stacks they have on with this card right here, and it still has the Phil's ultimate move gauge stuff on levels 2 and 3. Cruel Sun now removes buffs on level 1 and just has basically just added one extra ignite stack per level, so now it's 2, 3, and 4 stacks. And then his passive basically, like I said, just puts on a bunch of these Eternal Flame stacks, or well, not a bunch of them. It puts one on every single one of your turns, and you basically have to be running a full human team, even the back slot unit, to be able to apply this sort of passive. He will gain some stats and everything like that for each stack that he puts on, and he does still have the original sort of passive where if he gets full ultimate move gauge, he can't be buffed or debuffed. So quite a lot going on. His ultimate now lowers 100% crit resistance, so it hits pretty dang hard, and it's pretty much guaranteed to crit. So let's hop into this thing. A little bit of a long intro. Apologies for that. Luckily, I don't know. I got a comment the other day praising me for putting the timestamps in. So if you guys aren't utilizing the timestamps, I normally for PvP videos make sure to put timestamps on each of the matches, so you can kind of skip through, do whatever you want to do. All right. So unfortunate that we have no demon team on the first match here, and he forfeits. Okay, I was not really sure if that was going to be a real player or not, but alrighty, we'll probably have to buy another ticket for this one then, but be right back. Alrighty, here we go. Here is a demon team. He does have a little bit lower CC, so it's very possible that he's going to be running a evasion food. So I think what we're going to do here is try to go for the melee, maybe. So let's bait evasion food out and then go for maybe something like this to merge those. Not 100% sure. Is this evasion food? It is not evasion food. It might just be a bot instead, but we're going to be able to kill melee off turn 1 because he does not have a whatchamacallit, a commandment. We're not going to give him a big boost. We do give him an attack-related stat boost because he loses his, what is it called? The damage reduction stack that the Demon King puts on, so that's a little bit interesting. We do pull another Cruel Sun, actually, which is really nice because we can use that to get rid of these Nanashi buffs that he's put on himself. He's actually using the Demon King to attack, which is a little bit interesting. Might end up killing Roxy here, though. Ooh, I think he does. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is going to make it a lot harder to kill Demon King here. But we got to kill him this turn. So let's go for this. I guess we technically could go for the Bond combo, but I think Escanor has just a little bit more reliable damage, and his crit chance is a lot higher too, which it's not going to matter too much if we crit at this point because of the fact that Roxy is already gone. But hopefully, yeah, he doesn't heal half damage back, so we do enough damage to kill, so that's really, really nice. So now his main 2 damage dealers are off the board, and we're pretty much good to go. I guess technically we could have tried to go for him turn 1, but it's always kind of risky turn 1, because if he does have evasion food and you can't bait it out, there's no infect or anything on this team, so you would kind of be hoping that your Roxy passive would be doing enough to where you could actually, kill without him Tarmia linking most of his health back. So let's see if we can kill this. Actually critting pretty nicely. The Cruel Sun here is actually going to kill. Well, I guess it gets rid of the Nanashi buffs on Estarossa anyway, so that's kind of nice. So going ahead and hitting him a little bit here. Nothing too crazy to worry about. We're pretty much good to go. Pull our ultimate with Bond. And we have an extra card with Escanor, so easy peasy. Looking pretty good so far. I have to say, I mean, when I used this team last time, I mean, if you go first against the Sins team, you can pretty much win every time. But I don't know. I was kind of looking for demon teams most of the time. So let's hope that we can get a couple more demons. Maybe some real people. That would be fantastic. Alright, we got a little bit of loading here. Ooh, okay, we have like a suicide demon team, which is pretty interesting. Luckily, I have a lot of single targets, so I can kind of use that to my advantage. Gonna be a toss-up on whether or not he has evasion food, I guess. So let me do something like this. Well, should I use that to bait first? Maybe we use this and this, maybe, and then we'll apply this to Estarossa, because even if this one gets evaded, which it doesn't actually, I don't think this is going to kill though. Boom. Yeah, not quite. We didn't crit either, which is a little unfortunate. And then, okay, actually critting on Estarossa, so we're going to pop Roxy's little pop damage there, so that's kind of nice. We do give him true magic, which might be a little bit of an issue, but it's not really that bad. I don't think we're going to have too many issues out of this, so not really going to be anything too crazy here. Okay, going for the Roxy there. Bots really seem to go for Roxy a lot. I guess, I mean, I guess it would be type disadvantage on Escanor, and then because he's light, I don't know that bots really know how to play around that, so we'll just go for this, this, and then we should hopefully be good. I don't know if this is quite going to kill. Oh yeah, more than enough actually. And then this won't kill. Oh, really close though. Okay. Kind of surprised at that. And then this will actually end up killing off the Fraudrin there. All right, kind of cool. I almost forgot about the pop damage on on that Cruel Sun hit. So I was like, well, I guess it's gonna just kill off Melee and then Fraudrin will be left. But literally merged into full ultimate move gauge on his Zeldris here, so nothing crazy. Let me go ahead and move on. We'll see if we can... I might end up just trying to forfeit some matches, try to find some actual, like, real demon teams. Alrighty, I guess we'll try this one out really quickly. I mean, at least it's not a Sins team. I've already forfeit against one of them, unfortunately. But maybe... I'm not 100% sure Bon is going to be able to pull it off here. I have a level 2, though, as well, so maybe I just push for ultimate, and then he can't debuff me or anything like that. That could actually be really nice. Just to see the power of Escanor here. Got a crit on that, so we did a little bit of extra damage too. We'll probably have to end up ulting on the Arthur there, but it should, I would imagine, be enough to kill. Dude, Arthur is so disappointing sometimes, man. I'm really glad we're using him in the backline on this team because, holy, like, that is just so, like, unfortunate. Oh my god. It's, like, patiencing on that. I mean, like, I understand Escanor's got a lot of stats and everything, but, oh, come on, man. I think we're just going to go for the original plan here and then do something like this. That way we can get a little bit of card space. I can go ahead and get Arthur off the board because Arthur's a little tanky. He has a lot of stats. Or, well, he has a couple of debuffs on, which are helping him gain stats and everything. So, getting through to the Bond here. No crits on that card, which is not unusual which is really unfortunate, actually. I really hate that Pierce card, like, barely ever crits. You would think with him being a very crit-based unit, he'd have some good crit chance, but he literally just relies on his debuff to crit basically every single time. It's a little bit unfortunate. Like, at least he can guarantee it and stuff for some of the PvE content where enemies have, like, high, you know, crit resistance, but come on, man, it is so disappointing sometimes. Anyways, we're pretty much good to go here. Let me go ahead and move on. We'll see if we can find a demon team, please. Alrighty, we actually do have a demon team. I was kind of skeptical on whether this was going to be one or not because he doesn't have Esterossa's relic, and that's normally like a dead giveaway as soon as I'm loading in. If I can see his like relic particles or whatever, I normally know whether or not I'm going to be facing one. So yeah, let's go for maybe our normal turn 1 here, maybe? I'm not 100% sure what the best... maybe we go for the Bond combo, actually. So that way we can bait out the evasion here. No evasion, actually. I think this is another bot. Man, the matches have been super stale lately. I gotta say, like, normally I'm not that big of a, like, stickler about it, I guess. And I know I get comments from time to time where people are like, oh, man, like, wow, what a showcase. Like, a couple of bots and, like, you know, you just ran over a couple of teams or whatever, this or that. But, like, this is really what it is. This is me skipping a lot of matches. I went up against at least 3 Sins teams so far that I've just insta-forfeited against. No reason to show those. It's like, I mean, it's pretty boring. If I out-CC them, I literally kill Deanne turn 1 and then just work on their DPSs, and it's basically over with. And then if they do go first, more than likely they're going to be able to kill me easily, so it's not really that big of a deal. There's, like, not really a whole lot of reason to show those kind of matches, but man, like, this is why I don't really like showing matches like this. This actually is very troublesome. Running Melascula in the back is kind of insane. I genuinely don't think I can do anything because of that. Maybe should have tried to go for the turn 1. Yikes. Okay, well, we gotta go for something, so I might as well just... Oh, well, it used that. Okay. This is bad. Running Melascula in the back. That's actually a very interesting idea. I've never even thought of that. I guess that kind of well, if he was running evasion food, it was going to screw me, though. Like, I wasn't going to be able to do... I guess best case scenario, I was able to do full damage caps on both hits and crit, so that way I could have maybe killed through the damage cap, but even then, I'm not 100% sure if I would have been able to pull it off, and then I would have had to finish with a Cruel Sun, so that way I could actually remove the Melascula buff, so yikes. Alright, well, can I kill here? I'm encroached, so probably not. Yeah, well, actually, this was kind of enlightening. This was actually a very interesting combo. I've never seen somebody just throw Melascula in the back. That's actually kind of an insane idea. But obviously, if they just go for Demon King, you're basically going to lose. So, yeah, you won. I'm proud of you. This was actually pretty cool. Maybe should have went... Well, I guess I'm encroached either way, so it's not really going to matter. And now I've disabled myself, so it's basically over. We'll see if we can try to get another decent match. This one was good, though. I mean, I'm not complaining that I lost. I'm completely fine with losing as long as it's, like, you know, actually something interesting. But, yeah, I don't know. Let me try to find one more decent match. Alrighty, we actually do get a Demon King to end things off with, which is kind of nice. Let's try to go for the... Well, it's always a gamble on whether or not he's going to have evasion food on or not. Let's go for this, and we'll see. Okay, he actually is not running evasion food. We don't crit, though, because my man is not crazy like that. It's okay, though. We actually do kill him turn 1. We do have to worry about true magic, but I don't know. It's going to be kind of a toss-up. If he has, well, maybe card draw-wise, he might be able to put a debuff on me before he attacks. I kind of doubt it, though. Double Estarossa card into a melee card here. Going for, of course, the Roxy because it is a bot. I'm not really sure what food that last guy was running, actually. Kind of interested to know, because I mean, if like in that situation he doesn't have like super high CC, I can't imagine that was with CC food. I can only imagine that was him running either no food at all, or I'm genuinely not 100% sure. Could have been like, I don't know, like one of the weird foods, like HP food or something like that. But at the same time, like who's running that in PvP? You know, like what would be the reason not to run evasion food in that scenario? Kind of an interesting question, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys experiencing in PvP right now? Because genuinely, like I feel like I don't know if everybody's just already pushed to champion for the week, and I'm just like still messing around in champ, or like challenger for the week, and I'm still in champ. But I genuinely cannot seem to get any like halfway decent matches. So I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit weird. I'm not sure how great the PvP matches are gonna be this week. Which then again, you know, it's always kind of a little bit of a toss up. It's a little bit of luck involved depending on who's on, what time of the day I'm playing. You know, there's a couple of different factors that go into it. But genuinely, I think this team is pretty cool. Last time that I tried it, I didn't have the greatest experience. I feel like the Arthur in the back can be extremely hit or miss. This was a real player? What? What? See, this is what I'm saying. I'm genuinely confused. What is happening with the matches today? I don't know what's going on. Either way, we're gonna call it there. Let me know how your matches are going, because mine are obviously extremely bizarre. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you later.